Hey y'all, well it's kind of, it's been a rough week for me. The USA took away my funding. Yeah, y'all didn't know this, I didn't make a big deal out of it, but I was actually getting paid $500,000 per annum just to come here on Thursday nights and deliver an awkward stand-up comedy routine for 5 minutes. USA said it seemed like, they were very generous with their funding, but Doge got a hold of it and said, nah, we don't think that's money well spent, so so I guess I'll just have to manage now. Now, luckily, I haven't talked about them for a while, but I'm still sponsored by the 5 Dancing Israelis. This is a avant-garde dance troupe out of Tel Aviv, Israel. I encourage you to look them up, and if you want to add to my my relief efforts, you want to give me, help me, buy me a coffee or something, go to just type in 5 Dancing Israelis. These guys are amazing. They can do incredible things. So, moving on. There are always people. I'm feeling a little sorry for myself this week, but there's always people who have it worse than you, right? And you hear a lot these days about these people, these guys that are called Incels, right? They're the involuntary celibates, and you hear a lot about them. You hear about how they're dangerous, and people hate on them. People make fun of them, and I'm not here to make fun of them. I'm actually kind of envious of them because, they complain, they say, we're just invisible to women because we're not good looking enough and we're not high status enough, we don't have this quality that women want or that quality that women want. So we're just invisible to them. And I think to myself, this is kind of like, I'm as somebody who has never had problems in that department, shall we say. Okay, what I tried to tell them is this. It's like, okay, say that Mr. Incel, say that you and I are walking through the Amazon, and there's a let's say a boa constrictor, like 12 feet long, hanging from the branches up above us. And he looks at one of us and he goes, that looks nice. I'm gonna drop down and squeeze that guy, and I'm gonna make him die and suffocate, and because I like him so much, And then the other guy, the boa constrictor, looks at the other guy and says, he doesn't do anything for me. So which of those two guys is the more lucky one, right? That's what I try to tell them. Metaphorically speaking, you're actually, when you're an incel, you should count your blessings. Now, and not, I love women. I'm not saying I'm down on women. I'm not anti-woman. I'm not misogynist. I'm not sexist. Okay, but you go through things. You have things. There's these things. I don't know if y'all know about this. There's something called a shit test. Have y'all heard of a shit test? What that is? A shit test is when you're with a woman, you're in a relationship with a woman, and she needs to know that you're that you're strong enough for her, that you're gonna stand up for her, that you're gonna be her man, and take charge. And so she decides to mess with you a little because, if you can't, that's the shit. She gives you shit, and if you just knuckle under and let her give you shit, then how are you going to stand up for her? Right? That's sort of how the mentality. It's got this evolutionary kind of thing about it. But here's the shit test that I faced once. I was asked. Andy Nowhere, Mr. Nowhere, my boyfriend, my beloved boyfriend, which of my friends, this is my girlfriend talking right now, which of my friends do you find the most attractive? See, this was my shit test. What was I supposed to, how was I supposed to answer that? And my inclination, because I believe in honesty, is to answer honestly. So I said, okay. She said, well, look, you can just tell me. I won't get mad. Just tell me. This is fun. Just tell me. And so I told her, okay, Susan, I guess. Susan? Oh, I see. No, I'm not mad or anything. Susan. And then it was the silent treatment. But so my choices were either to answer honestly, which was the wrong answer, that was giving in to the shit, or to say, come on, I don't want to talk about this. This is a silly question, which is also, sort of not really responding the way that she wants me to respond. The only way to respond is to say, I'm tired of you giving me shit, and we're breaking up now. And then she says, that's the correct answer. Congratulations. See the paradox there? I'm Andy Nowhere.